Hey guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. I started my day off with some coffee and now all the dogs are extremely interested in my banana. So I'm having a banana now, but I'm so excited. We are finally going to be making the pulled jackfruit sandwiches. So instead of Molly, you just moved my camera. Instead of making pulled pork sandwiches, obviously because I'm vegetarian, we're going to be doing it with jackfruit. And it's a recipe that we found a long time ago, and we bought the jackfruit, the canned jackfruit, but then we never made it. So finally we have like next to no groceries in the house, so I'm like looking through the pantry. I'm like, we can make some with lentils, or then I was like, oh, the jackfruit. So we're having that. We're gonna be making a Costco run probably tomorrow or the next day, so then we're gonna stock up on a whole bunch of stuff. So that's why I don't want to go to the grocery store just to get like 1 or 2 items. So excited for Costco in a couple days and for pulled pork jackfruit. So hopefully it works out, but yeah, I'm just gonna have this, and in a couple hours we're gonna make some jackfruit. So now it's jackfruit pulled pork time. I'm so excited. I don't think in my life I've had a pulled pork sandwich, but I still really want to make this, and then we'll let Dan taste it and see if it's similar, if it could fool someone or not really, but he likes it anyways. We shall see. Okay, so for the jackfruit, you want to make sure that you use young jackfruit in ideally water, but also brine. You just want to make sure you rinse it enough to get kind of that saltiness out. You do not want to use it in syrup. So we got this to make jackfruit smoothies, since I didn't get one on Sunday, as we saw. But yeah, for this one you want to make sure young jackfruit, which people say have the taste of chicken, and in water or brine. So I'm going to drain that, but first I am just heating up some onion, or actually no, that we don't have onion, so just some garlic. And then I've already made my spice rub, so I did a tablespoon of chili powder. I didn't have garlic powder, so instead of garlic powder and salt, I just did garlic sauce, because that's all we had. I think about a tablespoon of that, and then half a teaspoon of cumin, smoked paprika, cayenne, and like a teaspoon or so of brown sugar. So that's just kind of sitting there. And let's look at this jackfruit. Oh my goodness, so this is what it looks like. Whoa! So I'm going to rinse it. And then they say to cut it into even smaller cubes and get rid of this very middle part. Think of it kind of like as a pineapple. This is like really tough. I have heard people use it, they just cut it really thinly, so I may try that as well. But ooh, look at that. You can already see that shredded texture. So yeah, that's what it looks like, and you kind of see here's the core. So a lot of it's actually going to waste, but we still have a fair amount. I did cut a couple of these really small. I can't do it with one hand, but I did like that. And then again, I just cut it in tiny little pieces like that. And then added those ones. Alright, so here is all of our jackfruit flesh. And I'm adding the spice blend. And then I'm just going to mix it with my nice clean hands. Just like that. So it coats it. Oh, I can smell that heat. Look at that already. So then we're going to take it over to the stove, and we're going to add this and just kind of cook it a little bit for about 5 minutes. So now while that's sauteing, I'm going to make the sauce. So I'm just taking the easy way out and using pre-made barbecue sauce, but you can make your own if you want. So we're going to add half a cup. And this one's actually pretty liquid already. Sometimes like the bullseye one, that's a little bit less liquid. But we're gonna thin it out a little even more. So half a cup of barbecue sauce, and then a 1/4 cup of water. And then whisk it, or I'm just using a fork, just to make it nice and smooth. So after 5 minutes, then we're gonna add our barbecue water mixture. Stir it around. Then we're going to put a lid on and cook it on low for about 20 minutes. So while the jackfruit is cooking, I was thinking we need some sort of vegetable. We don't have much because we don't have lettuce. Usually I'd add a salad, but we don't. So anyways, I'm gonna make some roasted carrots. So I just cut some carrots up. I'm using olive oil. What type is this? Oh, Tuscan herb infused olive oil. So just putting this on my baking sheet, adding a little bit of oil. And just rubbing them in that, and that already smells really good. And then putting a little bit of salt on it as a flavor enhancer, and then some parsley, or you could do dill, but I just want a little bit. There we go. So I'm just gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. All right, so this has been simmering now for 20 minutes. So I'm going to, I took the lid off, and now I'm going to shred these pieces. So the easiest way is just to grab 2 forks and kind of shred these pieces apart. Just like that. So I'm just going to do it for all of this, and then I'm going to let it cook for another like 5-10 minutes uncovered, just still at this low heat. So that's what it looks like now that it's all shredded. And I'll do a bit of a close-up on that too. Does that look like meat? I don't know, maybe. So I'm gonna let this go for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to, right now the heat is on low, I'm going to put it on medium-high for just about like 2 or 3 minutes. Just makes it a little bit more, I guess, crunchier, which apparently has a more similar taste to the actual, or texture to the actual pulled pork. And how are our carrots? Our carrots are going well. So now here we have it. So we're just gonna put it on our, this is a focaccia bun, but that's okay.
Ciabatta bun.
Or ciabatta bun. This is a ciabatta bun. That's what it looks like there. All right, so that's what it looks like, and that's pretty, it looks pretty good, I think. Looks pretty close to what a thing should look like. So, let's try this sandwich now. It's really good. I don't know if it's pulled pork like, but it's a really good texture, and you just taste the barbecue flavor and a little bit of spice because I put a lot of chili stuff in it. When I tried the jackfruit on its own, like before cooking it, it kind of tasted like artichoke hearts, but now, yeah, it's now I want to try seeing what else I can make with this because it is really cool. Let's see what Dan thinks and see how it compares to the actual pulled pork. Alright, so what did you think of it?
It's pretty good. Texture's not quite the same as pork. But I actually like those pulled pork pockets.
Pockets, right. Oh yeah, so I have a pork pocket.
Yeah.
But as a sandwich, you like it?
It's a good sandwich. But the texture in those pockets is more like actual pork.
This is too soft or not stringy enough? Or?
Yeah, it doesn't bounce back when you chew it, which, you know.
But if you have never had pulled pork, it's a pretty damn fine sandwich.
It still tastes really good. It's a good sandwich.
Alright, so now we're going to have that with our little piece of carrots, so we can have some veggies to our lunch. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm on my way to work now, and I'm taking a double spiced chai tea with me. Because it's a long afternoon and it's such like a blistery day. It's been super windy and rainy, and yes, we're going with the caffeine fix for this afternoon. So I'm back from work. It is a late day. It's already 8:40. So yes, very late. So I'm just gonna heat up what I had for dinner yesterday. It is some chili. There's some TVP, texturized vegetable protein in it. Chickpeas, beans, tomato sauce, corn, and green beans. And lots of spices, and it tastes really good. So, not too much, but that's okay. It's already really late, and then I'm gonna be going to bed soon. So I hope you guys like this video, and let me know if you guys have tried making the pulled pork jackfruit, or if you have any other jackfruit recipes, because it's really cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.